for joining us and welcome to another exciting edition of the Property Show. Today we cover a common topic in the property space, the rental market. Literally, this is what defines the Kenyan metropolitan lifestyle. The rental market has for long left property investors and landlords sleepless, but not so if one understands where the market is headed and prepares for the changing times ahead promptly. We are already in the second quarter of the year, and good news is the rental market is back with nearly triple returns with a surge of over 11%. With this appreciation advantage to the investors, clients are now guaranteed world-class renting spaces as developers outdo each other to make world-standard home design the norm. We have a lot of options lined up on this show, from business travelers accommodation, apartments, interior decor solutions, and a sneak peek of what's happening in the world of real estate on the property news. Send in your feedback on our social media handles and let's engage. Let's get started. As always, there is something for everyone. Today we highlight properties that cut across, suitable for business travelers, as well as apartments for those testing the waters before advancing to home ownership. To kick us off is a boutique hotel designed with the business traveler in mind. Located on the edge of Karura Forest, breathtaking nature ushers your new day at Gem Suites Muthaiga Heights. This hotel features include well-appointed luxurious rooms with balconies opening up to an exclusive garden. Let's check it out.
Gem Suites Muthaiga Heights now gives you a serenity you absolutely and mostly desire. In this busy Nairobi of ours, you get to disappear in a surrounding with just nature. We offer a boutique hotel with only 7 exquisite hotel rooms, mainly focusing on short-term stays. We have deluxe rooms, we have superior rooms, and we have standard rooms. We have exclusive amenities which include a health fitness center, which includes also a steam bath and a sauna, and an indoor heated pool that faces the serene forest. Gem Suites Muthaiga Heights, we have an Agenti coffee shop which offers personalized attention from all our staff. Meals are ordered from the restaurant menu. We have a takeaway menu and a delivery menu, and also guests can ask for the chef to prepare a dish of their choice. For all our properties, we offer airport transfer for both individual and group reservations. We have an extra package of personalized chauffeur service for the day within Gigiri, Parklands, Westlands area. We are located on 6 Parklands Avenue. We are in a deluxe room which has 2 bedrooms. Currently, we are in the first room. As you can see, we have high quality linen, exclusively suited for each individual room and its individual taste. We have inbuilt wardrobes, very, very spacious. We have placed in safes in each room. This is specifically the bathroom for this particular space. This is the living space. We cater for families in this particular deluxe room. So if the parents are on that side, we have the family and the kids, or 2 sets of couples in one space. So they get to relax here, have a coffee as they enjoy the smart TV. Every room has a minibar, as you can see. So we can be able to stock up what you require. We have a work desk, so you can comfortably work from your living space. A kettle, a French press if you'd like some fresh coffee, and another second room, which, as you can see, we have different linen option. So every living area has a different feel. So at least you can even switch rooms if you want. As you can see, the showers in this room, the spaces are much bigger. Welcome to our residence lounge. We have created this serene space for our in-house clients. So they can just come, relax. They can meet their friends here. They can have their coffee or watch football at their own privacy. We are currently in a superior room. As you can see, we are able to create a honeymoony feel in the middle of a busy Nairobi. So you're able to disappear in a relaxed, very quiet, very foresty, very serene environment and just be able to let go. So we are able to offer wedding, anniversary, special occasion packages and meet your extra needs that you require. Normally, boutique hotels do not focus on a lot of people, but their focus is a lot more intimate, and that is exactly what we give at Gemsuits Muthaiga Heights.
The daily shuttle services, state-of-the-art facilities, and tranquil nature makes Gemsuits Muthaiga Heights even more ideal for every business traveler. We head off to 4 Points Apartments. It's surrounded by great amenities from worship centers, hospitals, schools, and the list continues. Let's have a look.
Four Points Apartments consists of 2 and 3 bedroom units with 4 penthouses in a gated community. The apartments feature 2 and 3 bedroom units, a DSQ in the 3 bedroom apartments, spacious lounge, dining area, modern open plan fitted kitchens with granite tops, a utility or laundry area adjoining to the kitchen, master ensuite bedroom with built-in wardrobes and a balcony area, 24-hour security, a perimeter wall with electric fence, and main water supply supplemented by borehole. Other amenities include Cabra-paved ways, ample parking slots, 2 high-speed lifts in the basement and ground floor. 4 Points Apartments are a stone throw away from the International Livestock Research Institute offices off Naivasha Road. The apartments can be accessed from either Wayaki Way or Gong Road. The apartments enjoy shopping amenities that include the Junction Mall and Naivasha Road Mall. Residents at 4 Points can also get medical assistance from Mid Hill and Melchizedek Hospital.
Our next stop takes us to a modern gated development in the Loresho neighborhood, Sunnyside Apartments. Let's find out if this is what you've been looking for.
Sunnyside Apartments are located in Loresho, 550 meters off Wayaki Way. This is a modern gated community of 65 apartments comprising of 2 and 3 bedrooms, 203 square meters, all ensuite units with a DSQ. The units are complete and ready for occupation. Amenities offered include power backup for common areas, perimeter wall with electric fencing and CCTV surveillance, ample parking, 2 slots per unit and sufficient visitors parking, lifts, balcony, Dobby area, play area and swimming pool.
What stands out for Sunnyside Apartments is the secret code in real estate: location, location, location. The changing face of Ruaka has seen many developments come up. Good transport network connecting to the city center, the famous Two Rivers Mall, Village Market and the Roslyn Riviera are all located in this sought-after neighborhood. Ruaka has become a convenient place to call home, especially for the young professionals. Sit tight and let's see ideal properties available in this neighborhood.
Ruaka town borders Denderu, Roslyn and Runda estates with a good transport network system connecting to the city centre via Limuru Road, Thika using Muthaiga route or the newly constructed bypass, and Limuru town. The town is located 13 kilometers from Nairobi city with 2 prime commercial retail developments within its vicinity, Two Rivers and the Roslyn Riviera Mall.
First, let's find out what Westwood Apartments has to offer.
Westwood Apartments is located in Denderu along Limuru Road in a peaceful area suitable for family living. The accommodation features include spacious lounge, wooden floor for warmth purposes, water-resistant and durable mahogany doors, stylish doorknobs for an elegant touch, spacious kitchen with upper and lower cabinets for efficient storage, granite countertops, spacious laundry area fitted with rails for security, large windows for natural light, visitors' cloakroom, 3-bedroom master ensuite, inbuilt 2-sided closets for maximum storage. Salient features include perimeter wall with electric fence, man guard at the gate, ample parking space all round the ground floor, open space at the rooftop with hanging lines conducive for events, borehole and water tanks.
Finally, Haven Park Apartments. Let's see what they have to offer.
Haven Park Apartments. These 1 and 2 bedroom apartment units are located within a serene, secure location along Limuru Road and the Eastern Bypass, Ruaka. The apartments are in close proximity to the UN, several international schools and Aga Khan Hospital. Accommodation includes spacious sitting room, open-plan kitchen with granite tops, plenty of storage space in the kitchen, common washroom, utility room, master ensuite, large wardrobes in all bedrooms, large balconies and windows for sufficient lighting. Salient features include perimeter wall with electric fence, 24-hour security guards, 24-hour CCTV surveillance, ample parking, lifts, ready internet, DSTV plugged in, residence rooftop lounge, backup borehole and generator, kids play area, swimming pool, and fully equipped operational gym with sauna and steam.
If you're an investor looking for good rental returns, this is an ideal project. And for the home buyers, a great value for money. CBA is known as the home for asset financing as well as business banking. Next, let's get some insights on their products. Karibu sana, Michael.
Asante.
Give us an overview of your products and solutions in business banking.
In CBA, we have various solutions, quite a good chunk of them. We are experts in particular fields, and I would proudly say that we're good at real estate and construction, where we are able to offer customers solutions to either acquire property for development or already developed properties, especially in the residential area. We are also equally good with the manufacturing industry, where we are able to support customers on their working capital on manufacturing segments in agriculture, agribusiness, processing of different kind of material. Trade services, people who are doing different trades, distributors, suppliers, people who are doing supermarkets, are also able to give them very interesting propositions. That's just a few among the many we're able to do.
Let's break down the solutions you're giving in the real estate sector.
In the real estate sector, we're mainly playing especially in the residential space, where we are able to finance customers for two things. One, as a developer, you can come to us, you want to develop a property from scratch. So you're saying that I have land and I need to put it up, and we're able to finance you up to 70% of the total project cost to put up the construction.
This is to the developer?
That's to the developer.
If I want to put up units, let's for this conversation's sake, in the Devoir, I have a piece of land,
yes.
I can come to you, you will give me up to 70%.
Yes, of the project, total project cost.
Okay.
So you will come up with, you'll go to the professionals, they will help you put up the design of the building, how it's going to look like. Then you will get a quantity surveyor to put up the numbers for you and tell you this is what's going to cost you. Then you will do all the numbers that are required in a project to come up with a total number. Then once we look at the final number, we'll say up to 70%. If you want to put in more than 30%, it's still okay for us. But all we're saying is that we're willing to do up to 70% of that total cost.
For the sake of the developers watching this show,
yes,
give us your checklist. What should I bring?
What should you bring? We're really interested in the approvals that have you already gotten the approvals that really enable you to go ahead with the project? Have you done all your BQs, which detail the project cost to the last coin of how much everything will cost? Then is it a registered business? If it's a registered business, who are the key people behind that business? We'll want to see the certificate of registration. Are you doing it in your own company, or are you creating a special purpose vehicle with the owner? Because at times a customer will come and say, you own the land, I am the developer, let's put up a company together, which is what is called a special purpose vehicle for purposes of developing this project, and that will normally happen for people who want to sell off the units after that. But for somebody who wants to develop it for their own use,
maybe for rental.
For rental purposes, you will find most of the time they already own the land, and all they're doing is that they have the specific documents of ownership, the title of the property, the registration of the company, and then obviously we want to see your financials to see the 30%, 40%, 50% that you are planning to put into the project. Where is it? Where is it invested? Is it held in the current account? Where is it really kept? So we just want to have a feel of that, so it gives us comfort.
Let's talk about if I'm building to sell. As a developer, I want to build and sell.
Yes.
Do you require me to have sold some units to test the market, or how does that work?
Yes, we need you to at least have sold enough units to cover the debt that you want to borrow. So that gives us the comfort that on a worst case scenario, even if this once you finish the project, you're not going to start looking for buyers when you finish the project. You've already done some pre-sales. You've already talked to people, you've done a bit of marketing, people have shown interest in your project, and it's looking positive. And therefore, by the time we're coming to invest in this project, it's positive for both yourself and us.
So you need proper comfort.
Yes.
Must I be a CBA customer to qualify?
No, you don't have to. If you're a CBA customer, we'll be more excited to support you. However, if you're not already a CBA customer, what we really need is, like I said, the particular documents. Now, once we go through all that, what we will need you to do then, therefore, is you need to open an account with us so that we're able to manage that project going forward. And better still, we'll give you more reason to want to bank with CBA just beyond this project.
Wow.
Yes.
Asante sana.
Thank you.
CBA structures your financing to match your cash flow and will work with you through the entire process. This conversation continues next week. Coming up, the accessory spot. What do you need to be content living in a small space? Here is a list of essential features ideal for small apartments. Let's hear more.
Must-haves for living in a small space. It can be difficult to know if small space living is truly for you without giving it a good test drive. A list of essential features ideal for a small apartment could be a good starting point in terms of thinking through your own priorities for living. They may include features that make a small space seem larger. Large windows that allow in natural light can make a small apartment feel bigger. A bright, open ambience is non-negotiable. If you crave a well-lit, airy dwelling, think about selecting an apartment that has high ceilings, light-colored walls, an open floor plan, and light woodwork and floors. A tip: mirrored closets reflect light and can make a cramped bedroom seem larger. Interesting architectural details. Appealing architectural features are charm and can also distract the eye from the size of the space. Attractive molding and woodwork can provide a focal point and add style to any room. Keep these in mind when searching for a small apartment. An efficiently laid out kitchen. You can have a small but extremely versatile kitchen. Although kitchen storage can be tight, create enough space for settings including plates, cups and glasses, as well as a few pots and pans and serving pieces.
How do you keep your bathroom spotless? Let's hear some interesting tips.
Today we are going to take you through the process of how we do professional washroom cleaning. As we all know that washroom is one of the spaces that is normally used by almost everyone at home or either in the office. As such, it requires extra care. What are the things that we use in professional washroom cleaning? 1. Gloves, buckets and mops, hand brushes, scouring pads. Vim is very important, and all stain removers that you require, because we know most of the times washrooms are very stained. Today we have one of the washrooms that we are going to show you as we do the cleaning, and as you can see, the toilet is stained and the ceiling you might not see, but it has cobwebs and a lot of dust on it, and also the cubicles are not very clean, so they will require some extra scrubbing and also staining some parts, including the sink that is a bit stained as well and will require also to be destained as we do the cleaning, and also taking care of the taps. First, we start by soaking all the washroom fittings, because most of the times they are very stained due to either use of borehole water which is salty or due to neglect. We soak the sink, we soak the WC, and we also soak the floors. When soaking, we use tiles and bathroom stain removers, which most of them are formulated to dissolve all the stains both on the floors and on the fittings. After we're done with the soaking, we start with the ceiling, where we remove all the cobwebs. After removing the cobwebs, you get to the walls. Most of the times walls have algae. As we all know that water has living microorganisms that after it settles on the walls become those dark or green patches that we all see on our washrooms. Next step, we mix tile stain removers and also use scouring pads to be able to scrub all the tiles, and especially grout. Sometimes it gets very dirty and stained, These are parts of the parts that we always ensure that we take care of. After that, our washroom fittings are ready to be cleaned and rinsed. We start by cleaning all the sink and the washrooms and the WC that we'd already soaked before. After this is completely done and shining, we come back to the washroom cubicles. We slide the door well to ensure that we get all the patches that needs to be done cleaning, both scrubbing with the right detergents for this and cleansing and drying with a very dry cloth to give the glass a sparkle. Finally, the floors are already dissolved and ready to be scrubbed. This one we use a professional scrubbing machine that ensures that the floor has been scrubbed well and it is sparkling by the time we are done. A washroom is not completely done until you do disinfection. The final part we do is to ensure that we use a disinfectant that disinfects the whole washroom from top to bottom. And as such, you have your washroom ready, and the only thing you can add after this is an air freshener of your own choice.
We are taking a short break. Still ahead, ICT solutions with Telkom, a tried and tested perspective on house hunting, and much, much more. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after the break.
Bolloré is market leader in the industry. We have a presence in 45 countries in Africa, so I would consider Bolloré as the #1 logistics company in Kenya. In transport and logistics, you must have a provider who you can move with across the country. For us, only Telkom Enterprise has the capacity to support the communication our business requires. With Telkom's reliable network, all our stakeholders seamlessly keep in touch. Telkom Enterprise puts the enter in enterprise.
Telkom Enterprise, enhancing business growth.
Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. How much can you possibly do with a Telkom connection? The answer is limitless. Let's find out how Telkom services enhance daily internet activities.
My role and my team is to position Telkom as a preferred digital transformation advisor for public sector in realization of a knowledge-based society. So in this case, when I say public sector, it's all about national government. This encompasses parastatals and all government entities at national level. So how do we do this? What we normally do is we align or we do strategic and collaboration with the government in rolling out ICT infrastructure. In this role, I say now, when you roll out infrastructure, government has its own infrastructure and the Telkom has its own infrastructure. Government having a stake in Telkom, we leverage in each other's strengths in rolling out this infrastructure, basically to provide broadband access to enhance people participation in our daily activities or in daily activities. So how do we do broadband access? What we are trying to do is we are trying to comply with the Constitution of Kenya. So when we provide broadband access to the people, people have a right to information as seen in the Constitution. Again, people are able to access e-government services. In this way, we see there's efficiency, and we are trying to make sure that the government serves the people at their comfort zones in the remote places where they are. For example, currently in the last 10 years, we have seen a lot of evolution in ICT sector, and the Telkom has been part of this. So normally what we do, we provide backbone infrastructure to government. So government rolls out applications on this infrastructure to enable people access services. Currently we have e-government services run by entities like Uduma, National Treasury, NTSA, and a large number of communities where Telkom has been a partner in all this to make it happen. The impact on this is that we have seen a lot of sustainable development that has been driven by ICT. So in this way, we have tried to create opportunities for our youth, or government achieve their goals. As you know, ICT is a critical enabler in all services run by the government. Without ICT, there's nothing we can achieve. So what we normally do, we provide this platform for the government to achieve its mandate to the common wananchi. Currently, we have the big 4 domains or pillars or deliverables that the government has to achieve. This is manufacturing, housing, food security, and health. So if you realize, ICT is a critical enabler for achievement of all this. So what we are currently doing is we are defining solutions where we can bring efficiency in delivering all these mandates. So ICT is going to play a key role. For example, if I say like agriculture, ICT will provide access to information to farmers. And the government will leverage an ICT distribution of things like fertilizer. So we need to have this infrastructure in place to increase efficiency so that we can have all this be delivered. And this runs across all the 4 domains. Without ICT, we can't achieve it. So the key point here is that we need to have what we call operational efficiency in delivering all this. So we have to deliver so quick and with efficiency and at a low cost, so that we have much gain for the benefit for citizens of this country. The same kind of infrastructure, we have extended it to all counties that enables them to access financial applications that help in budgeting and the revenue management at the treasury. As the company moves, Telecom Kenya moves with it.
That's what moving forward with you is all about. Join the movement today. Next, the property news, where we shine a light on events in the real estate arena. Last week, the Devoir Gardens held a successful open day. This is how it went down.
The Devoir Gardens is a development nestled in a serene neighborhood located 500 meters from Kiambu Road, approximately 1 kilometer from Kiambu town and 20 minutes drive to Nairobi CBD.
The Devoir Gardens are 3-bedroom apartments located along Kiambu Road, right opposite Quickmart Supermarket. We have 3-bedroom master en-suite units, very well finished with a spacious lounge and big windows that allow a lot of lighting into the properties. We also have a lot of amenities in the project where we give people 2 parkings per unit. We have 2 lifts to serve the complex. We also have amenities such as a swimming pool and a gym. And this barbecue area here, where if you have a function, you can pitch up a tent the same way we've done and hold your function. It has a kitchen where caterers can also use for every resident who lives here. Apart from that, the security along Tendegwa is top-notch. We have CCTV cameras all over the place, including the floors. And we also have an electric fence and the security guards, 24-hour security guards. Aside from that, Tendegwa is generally a safe area where even the police station is about 300 meters from where we are. Today we are here for the open day. We've invited banks around to come and show people how they can get financing and how they can go about the process of buying the houses. And then we've also opened the houses for every person who needs to buy, potential buyers, people who want to invest, so that they can come and view what we are offering to them. We had an open day earlier last year, but the houses were not complete. So now the houses are ready, and actually some people have already moved in, so you can come and view and see that you can be able to move in, and this is a very nice place to live in. Last week, Women in Real Estate held a networking event. Let's listen in.
I think I would easily say day I stumbled upon my business. How about being fired from work? That's just it. And I was like, so what's the next step? My brother and I ran Strauss Energy, just in full disclosure. And he started introducing me to it because really it was his brainchild. It was a master's project that came into a business. And I always get looked into his school projects. I've had several highs at Strauss Energy and I've had several lows, but one of my highs is when we did our very first installation and switched on the lights, and it worked. And this was at a school in Muranga, in the heart of Muranga County. So we roofed part of it and gave them a 2.4 kilowatt system that was supposed to power the computer lab. So they didn't even have a computer lab. So we created a computer lab. And we were all crossing our fingers that, okay, once we put the tiles together and connected them and the engineers have done all they need to do, when we switch on, everything will work. And it did.
4 years ago, I left a high-flying career in advertising and miss all the freebies that you get at fantastic launch bodies like L'Oreal and many other brands that I've worked with. And I was headhunted to come and work for a startup called Buy Rent Kenya that was 2 years old at the time. Everybody around me, my closest friends and peers who know me really well, said to me, "What? Are you crazy? You're joining a startup that's 2 years old? Isn't it risky? You're giving up a stable job and you're taking a pay cut to go and start up a marketing department in this new property marketplace." And I said, why not? Let me get out of my comfort zone and take the risk. And 4 years later, the company got sold. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. And I interviewed for the position of CEO. I was recommended to apply for the job, and I did. I was totally scared. I was like, I'm going to lead a company that costs more than me at this point. And here is a very big investor money being put behind this company and investment in Kenya, and how am I going to turn out? And I said, no, I'm going to do it. One, there are not many women in this position to take on a role, and especially in property marketplaces in Africa and in the technology field. And I said, why not? Let me go ahead. And I'm celebrating 1 year next week.
Yes.
And I have survived.
But what is it that keeps you going?
The thing with a conversation like this is that we summarize the experience. But every single day there's a low. I mean, today there's been several lows. Yesterday there were lows. There's always a low. And it's how do you pick yourself up? You know, how do you move beyond that? And for me, it's really sort of trying to understand what I can do and what somebody else can do. So what created the low? And can somebody else resolve that low? Can I enable them to resolve that issue rather than sort of bearing it all? But one of the important things, though, and this, I don't know, this for women, is, of course, then going back home and having the home as well. So you have the office, and you've had your lows in the office, and then you're going home, and you're thinking, now, what hasn't happened right there? One of the very important things for me is having a very strong relationship with my spouse. Because when I need to sort of say, you know what, tomorrow, I'm not too sure I can wake up. Then there's somebody who gets that and can sort of say, you know what, you can wake up, and you will wake up, and you'll go off tomorrow and you'll do it. That, for me, is very important, because you can't keep these things to yourself. So finding that person, whether it's your spouse, your best friend, your daughter, your child, whoever it is absolutely important. So who is your second shock absorber? Yeah.
Mine is, I share a lot with people. I have a network of friends. So when I have something which is really burning inside my heart, I talk to friends. Those social friends that you meet, you talk with them, and there are those friends that you do business together. So that is how I survive when I am in my low moments.
Finally, if you're looking to start your wealth creation with real estate investments, the Property Show's signature bus tour is back. Book your seat today. Are you having a groundbreaking event or launching real estate products? This is the platform for you. Just give us a call and we'll shine a light. It's that time for the home ownership journey with a tried and tested perspective on house hunting. Let's listen in.
My home ownership journey began like 5 years ago, and I started. I lived in Rimuru before, and it was very far from where I was working. So I decided it's better to come and look around and see whether I can get a home around here. My search was I talked to friends and looked at the newspapers, and eventually I got to know that the Devoir Gardens were coming up. I was looking at a house which is going to accommodate my family, which is big enough. And when I got here, I knew this is what I was looking for. Of course, the purchase process is a long process, because of course that kind of money you don't have at that time. But now you talk to your bank and you are able to pay some deposit, then you pay some mortgage. What happened when I came to this place, the Devoir Gardens? They were not fully complete, so I started that process then. So by the time they were finishing, I had already completed the process, and that is when I moved in. The houses are very spacious. We are able to fit in very properly. The facilities are good. We don't need to go outside for swimming. Children are able to swim here. The parking is ample parking. Security is good. Basically, we have no major problems here. Water is enough. We have gym. So everything is under one place here. Because as I said, I came to the Devoir Gardens when they were under construction, and I was able to make up my mind then. So when you make your mind before and then you do it slowly, it is not a headache when eventually they are complete. My advice is those people who want to own a home, you have to do your homework well. Proximity to the schools if you have small children, and then to the road, and then to the town, and then after that you start the process. It's a long process, but with commitment, of course it is not going to be long, because once you get, like where I live around here, this place up to town is like we use 7 minutes, so it is a very comfortable place to be in.
Important to factor in all amenities when looking for a home. Next, the property gallery with more deals in the rental market space.
Tucked away in the leafy suburbs of Runda, this 4-bedroom house is set on half an acre, making it a suitable space for family living. Accommodation features include spacious living area with huge windows that allow in light and also provide a scenic view of the garden. Separate dining area with access to the veranda, and also has a window connecting it to the kitchen area where one can pass food from the kitchen to the dining. Large kitchen area with granite countertops, which not only deliver a gorgeous aesthetic purpose, they are also of good quality and long-lasting. The kitchen also has its pantry, which is specifically designed for storage of your products. Master bedroom with state-of-the-art walk-in closet fitted with mirrors, a bathtub with toilet and shower separated with cubicles with glass doors. All bedrooms are en suite, each also having a bathtub conducive for relaxing. They also have inbuilt closets, which are efficient for storage purposes. Family or TV room upstairs, providing a beautiful space where the family can bond or even have movie nights. Social amenities include electric fence, backup generator, parking for 3 vehicles, fireplace at the back of the house which can be used to provide warmth while chilling outside as you enjoy the fresh air. Office space to let, Gatondo Crescent, Kileleshwa. This 4-bedroom space is set on 0.8 acres. Located in a serene and secure area, this space is suitable for a law firm, advertising or film production office, or even a medical center. Features include large split reception area which gives one a lot of space to set up reception desk and a waiting lounge. Galley kitchen, which provides a great layout of ample built-in cabinets. The rooms are also fitted with cupboards providing sufficient storage where files or equipment can be stored. Detached, self-contained quarters and garage, spacious parking area, which is suitable for clients without the hassle of looking for where to park. Barini Apartments are located in Kilimani off Owings Kordek Road, 5 minutes from Yaya Center and 10 minutes from the CBD. Schools in close proximity include Kilimani Primary School, French School and Kavina School. Hospitals within the vicinity include the Nairobi Women's Hospital and the Nairobi Hospital. The apartments are nestled in close proximity to malls, business centers, and also 5 minutes away from Kilimani Police Station. Barini Apartments is an exclusive residential development located in Kilimani. The project consists of 24 3-bedroom apartments and 24 4-bedroom duplexes, all en suite. This project has an ease of access to Hallingham, Gong Road, Lavington and City Centre. Accommodation features include fully furnished apartments, spacious lounge opening up to the balcony, separate dining area, open modular kitchen with quartz stone platform, kitchen pantry, adobe area, bathroom with Turkish accessories and Italian design sanitary ware. The salient features include intercom system, CCTV in common areas, perimeter wall with electric fencing, swimming pool, gym, 2 parking slots per unit, high-speed elevators, multi-purpose community hall, cabro surface driveways and parking bays, children's playground, borehole facility, solar water heaters, and backup generator for common areas. Sherwood Apartments. Located at Riara Close of Riara Road are these modern, beautifully finished apartments. Sherwood Apartments boast a total of 72 executive apartments, 37 apartments of 3-bedroom, 2,280 square feet, 27 apartments of 3-bedroom, 2,334 square feet with master balcony, and 8 apartments of executive 4-bedroom duplex apartments, 3,818 square feet. Accommodation features include spacious lounge opening to the balcony, separate dining area, kitchen with pantry, adobe area, 3 and 4 bedrooms all en suite. Salient features include 24-hour security service, perimeter wall with electric fence, street lights, cabro surfaced driveways and parking bays, community center, children's playground, swimming pool, gym, borehole facility, lifts, solar water heaters, and backup generator for common areas.
First Avenue offers a diversity to suit every property need. Whatever your requirements, Call us and trust me, we'll find you a solution. In the last 5 years, residential units have generated an average profit of 5% per annum. This gives a better perspective of how this space is projected to perform in the future days. All factors considered, the real estate sector continues to provide a good investment option for those looking for long-term returns, as Nairobi metropolitan area is still a predominantly renters market, making this segment a must-have on every investor's radar. Next week, we'll analyze and interpret the affordable housing narrative.
What we want to tell all our young people is that there are many new jobs that are going to come from this construction boom that we are going to have as a result of this affordable housing.
That's it for today, and thank you for watching The Property Show. This conversation continues on our social media handles. Till next week, as always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.